everybody. Today we are talking about how to keep those kids active during this crazy time. I'm Robin, and this is my friend Sonia, and we are Bali Moms on the go.
On the go at home.
At home. Yes.
Home edition. You should do like
the home edition.
Like
the home edition. Yeah. So I had a few ideas from when my kids were littles and things that we did to keep them busy and keep them active. And then Sonia had some ideas too, so we thought we would share.
Yes. So I know it's tricky that because we have to reorganize at home, and then maybe one of the two parents have to work at home, from home.
Yes. Yes.
And the kids are like full of energy, especially when they're young. They're like, oh, they want to run. And then they can be very limited to go outside, or you cannot let them go outside, we say, except if you go for a walk. But some ideas to do indoor would be to have during the day many short breaks to be active with them, like doing games, and then maybe like building some parkour at home. Like
Parkour. Yeah.
Like, and do that with them. It's gonna be like a great time to connect with them and have fun. And then even for you adults, it would be nice to be active.
Yes.
I think we're missing a lot of active.
So moms, you have to let go of the idea that they can't jump on the couch.
Yeah. No, you have to keep in mind that it's going to be a parkour active.
Yes, it's parkour. It's parkour. It's okay.
Yeah. So like put the cushion, they have to jump. So always have to be safe, of course. But like build things and then put like some toys so they have to walk around and jump and crawl. Yeah.
When we were kids, we used to play Don't Touch the Floor. Did you play that?
Oh, yeah, Floor is Lava.
Yeah, Floor is Lava, yeah. And we also used to, my sisters and I used to take all the couch cushions and put them all over the floor. And we used to do tumbling and stuff like that on the floor. So we used to do that all the time. So yeah, that's a really fun idea.
These kind of things, or you can go and get some videos on YouTube about like jumping jacks. There's a lot of YouTube channels.
There's so many. Oh my God, yeah.
And even now these days, there's more.
Yeah, yeah.
So they can be active and then run and do like the same physical activity or yoga, or like there's a bunch of things.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of parents getting used to the idea of taking multiple little breaks through the day anyway, because when you go back to work at your office, you should be doing that too, you know, and maybe you're not going to do jumping jacks or the floor is lava at work, but you but you could do something, right? Just get away from your desk, go outside, you know. That's really, it helps you to be there's so much science that proves that how productive you are when you take those little brain breaks away. And I know how difficult it can be, but it's very, very important.
Yeah. So it's, take the opportunity to have many breaks with your children.
Yeah.
Then you can be active. You can have fun together. So even though you have to be like very busy, then you can connect with them so they don't feel like, in the loop of being bored. So,
So here's the thing though. So when your kids are older, you have to be a little bit more creative because they are not as interested in the floor is lava game and stuff like that. So in that case, you know, I just talk to my kids about the importance of, they're older, so I can talk to them about the importance of their health and the importance of their wellness and the importance of doing something. And so, you know, I think now here in Calgary, the weather's not so bad. It's actually kind of nice. So things like just being in your own backyard, right? Because we're not supposed to be out in the public, that's fine. But you're allowed to be in your own backyard. So you could do some stuff out there, or they could get on their bikes and just ride for a bit just around your neighborhood and come home, you know, because when they're on their bikes, they're not going to stop and be social with anybody, right? So that's one way that you could sort of do it as well. I was thinking, I used to do every year for my kid's birthday, I used to do their parties at home almost all the time when they were little. And so we would do all kinds of things. And we used to do on the fence, we would put that big paper, you know, that big roll paper. Mm-hmm. We would just hang that on the fence, and then we would just give them paint and then say, go. And then and actually my husband used to make out of cardboard, he used to make the little artist palette with like the little thumb hole and like that shape. And then we would put like little daubs of paint on it, and then it was finger paint. So they could just go and just like spread it all over the fence. And that was really fun, and they're active and they're doing something that they enjoy. And I just saw my friend recently on their fence, they took masking tape and they made a whole bunch of like triangles with the masking tape, and then they colored it in with different colored chalk. And then they peeled all the masking tape off, and it looks like a mosaic or a, yeah. So that's really cool.
Yeah, you have many ideas. I think one tip I could share is like write down all the games that you could do with the kids or without the kids, and have this list like ready. Because when you try to figure it out, it's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And do the list with the kids, because they're going to come up with ideas. And then things that the kids can do on their own, and activities that you can do together. So then when they need to be active, or you feel like, they really need to let that energy out, go to that list. It's like, okay, let's do that, or let's do that. And then, or roll the dice and say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's do this one.
That's a really good idea. Because then you're not like trying to be like, what are we going to do? Plan.
Or like have it in a jar, like on a piece of paper. You put that in a jar, and then you just draw. Let's do that. So, but then you have the list ready, so you don't have to think, and then it's like game, because it's going to be kind of random. So.
Yeah, even if you have like an old deck of cards, you could write the activities on the back of the cards, and then just like shuffle them and pick a card kind of thing. That'd be that's a fun way to do it. Mm-hmm. I think that there's so many, like even on Pinterest and stuff like that, there's so many different ideas for things that you can do. So even if you can't, like I'm not super creative person by nature. So even if you're like me, then you can just go find the ideas and then just write them all out.
Yeah, totally. And now that everyone is sharing all their resources, like,
that's right.
Overwhelming too, because there's a lot of resources, but yet, you can find online. Oh, ask your friends. Like, hey, ideas about what do you do to keep your kids active? And it's like, okay, like reach your friends, reach us. I can give you tons of ideas. Like comment below, and then I give you a lot of ideas, so that you can fill in your list.
Yeah, that's really good. And moms, I know, and dads too. I mean, I want you to just let go of any idea of any guilt for extra screen time, because it's probably happening right now, and you don't need to feel bad for that, because we also have to get our work done, so we have responsibilities to our employers as well. So for those of you that are working from home, or for those of you that just need a little break, take your break, let them have a little extra screen time. Don't be too stressed about that, and but share with them why you want them to get up and be active. I think it's okay to talk to the kids about their health and their mental health, their physical health, their soul, like all the things that we talk about all the time, mind, body, and soul. If your kids are aware of rather than just saying, do this, like include them in the process, let them be part of the fun of the planning and the creation of it as well.
Totally. Even if they're young, like even at 5 years old, they can really catch and grab the concept. Like, okay, we should do many type of activity because it's good for us. They can really grasp.
Totally.
As they get older, of course, they have to learn that. So
Okay, moms and dads, get out there and help your kids be active during this time. It's hard for them, their kids are physical beings, and so if they're just sitting all day, it's really difficult for them actually. And so if you see that their behavior is starting to shift a little bit, it just could be that they just need to shake it off, like get some activity, get some physical release. And even me, like I'm usually teaching so much, and I'm not teaching much at all right now. And even though I'm still doing fitness every day with making videos for people, the last couple days I got to go and do some renovations at one of our clubs, and it felt so good just to be so physical all day long, and I'm just really physical person. So I understand why the kids get a little cranky if they don't move. So get out there and do it.
Be active with your kids, let your kids be active, and then enjoy this time of bonding and stay safe.
Love you guys.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.